Hey you!
Me?
Have you ever wondered what the worst games on Steam are? Well, here at CatDad Gaming, the best of our unpaid interns are forced to find out.
Wait, what? I didn't agree to this.
Yeah, it's in your contract. Right at the bottom, page 3, in the small print. Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess I have to play the worst games. But you don't have to.
That's the spirit! Welcome to CatDad Gaming, where I realized that my coziest hoodie is also the one most covered in cat fur. Good stuff. Thanks, Sasha. So today we've got another delectable selection of the worst user-rated games on Steam. Can you imagine trawling through the worst of the worst only to return for another bite of the poison pie? Well, you're welcome. So yeah, once again, these games are sorted by the worst user reviews and also by price, because I'm certainly not paying for these games. Yeah, this is a stance I'm sticking to, as these games often feel like asset flips that somehow managed to slip through Steam's quality control during the greenlight days. The first game is The Cursed Hour, which is a co-op survival horror game. It's a ghost hunting game in the same kind of vein as Phasmophobia or The Demonologist, where you collect evidence and try and exorcise a ghost without dying. I'll play this solo as I don't want to be mean and I don't want to inflict this upon my friends. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not about that life. So yeah, the game looks alright, to be honest. You know, I watched the trailer, it looks alright, you know, don't see too many issues. So yeah, I'm curious to see why all the reviews are negative. But I will say, I was a little confused for a second, as there were only 5 reviews, and at the bottom it says click to view 40 plus more. So I clicked, and it still remained with 5 views. So then I realized, and I clicked turn off English reviews, and then there was a boatload of Cyrillic reviews, which I can't read, obviously. So back to the 5 reviews, I guess, which makes it a little bit harder when you're looking for a funny review. Don't take my word for it. Let's look at this review by Kisa, who I'm assuming is Finnish, as Kisa is Finnish for cat. So, feels like a school project, you walk around with little to do, yada yada yada, barely working settings, bad aliasing, the woman becomes bored. So yeah, with that, let's just go. Alright. Find the altar. Oh, that is jank for a second. Alright, find the altar. So, questions before I even start. Why is my health red at 100? Like, going by computer game logic, that should be green? And that should... Oh! Oh. Hello. What was... What? What? The fuck game? Alright, this game has no fucking chill. So, if I stand around and investigate, the ghost will kill me. So let's get my ass. Yeah, UV lights, take it. We have a thermal. But, like, I don't think I need the thermal because the ghost was literally visible. Like, it ran up to my ass and, like, fucking janked me. Are you a ghost? Where's the ghost? You're the ghost? You died? I don't know what to say about this. This... What the fuck, game? Okay. Find the altar. Sound sensor. Let's take the UV light. Oh, cool. Oh, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready, game. Oh, no! I'm not ready, game! So I don't even have time to grab stuff. So, game says, fuck you. Let's just run. The ghost is here! What? Don't know what I'm supposed to do. Can I punch you, ghost? I am getting a little frustrated about this game. Do I have a flashlight? I don't think it matters. I don't seem to have the ability to even ghost hunt at all. Yeah, there's a switch. Yes! Ghosts don't like... Oh, no, you like light? Okay, we have UV light. So instead of going upstairs, let's go downstairs this time. Alright, cool artwork, you know, nice mansion. Oh, this is cool. So, the ghost didn't shank me instantly, so we are on a better gameplay already. Oh. Oh, I found the torture chamber, or the prison. No, it's a torture chamber, yeah. We like torture chambers in our cursed mansions, don't we? I mean, I don't know about you, but if I was a billionaire who could afford, like, a mansion with, like, you know... I would totes malotes have like hidden chambers. Yeah, like who wouldn't want hidden rooms? You know, I'll have a secret room to like a cinema and a secret like library. fuck yeah, secret library, you know. But like, who gets like a rich house and goes, yeah, I'm gonna start skinning people and hanging them up in my meat dungeon? Like, well, I'm glad I came back in for another bite because I didn't want to just like fob up the game off like instantly. I feel like that would have been. Ooh, no, I closed the door. Not you ghosts. Okay, so let's go upstairs and instantly die. Oh, a shiny. Like, yeah, I'm getting somewhere. Collect the relics. Find and place the ghost amulet, the totem, the voodoo doll, cross, witch cross, and ghost ring. Okay, that is extremely annoying sound design. I am very sorry I've left that going. Yeah, that's on me. Psych. Oh, no, ghost, no! Punch. Alright, so I've played all the games, I'll come back now. So my thoughts on the Cursed Hour. So spoilers, this is the worst game out of all three for me. So right off the bat, it took ages to launch. It took like over 2 to 3 minutes, which to my ADHD brain is unacceptably long. Yeah, wanting to quit before the game's even loaded is quite frankly an impressive achievement in its own right. Not a great start. So yeah, games like Remnant Records or like Demonologist or Phasmophobia, they build up horror, you know. You get time to investigate the map, to find clues, and building the tension to me is what makes ghost hunting games great, other than playing with your friends and solving puzzles, but you know. Whereas Cursed Hour, well, Cursed Hour feels more like Cursed Minute. That freaking ghost killed me instantly in the first 4, maybe 5 tries. Yeah, and it never felt like I could wander around the map to investigate. It felt like I was being punished for playing the game. Not like, oh, playing the game's bad, but like literally exploring the game to do the game felt like I was being punished. So yeah, that's the freaking point of a fucking ghost hunting game. So maybe it's a skill issue on my part, but yeah, I wasn't feeling the game to go back in and find out. So yeah. So the second games is the Backrooms No Return, which confused me because I thought people love this game. You know, people freaking love this game. But then I realized I was thinking of the Backrooms Escape Together. And uh-oh, it looks like a case of stolen homework to me. And yeah, I checked the dates and this game comes out 2 years after Escape Together. So yeah, there are a bunch of positive reviews mixed in, all with a suspiciously low amount of time played though, all within about 10 to 30 minutes range. And well, I have a personal opinion to ignore positive reviews with really low playtime, but on the flip side, ignore negative reviews with like thousands of hours. Like, why would you play a game for 5,000 hours, Dave, and not recommend it? You know, it just makes no sense to me. To me, it's all, if that's the case, it's like, wow, my character was nerfed by 0.002%. Game is literally unplayable, get in the bin. You know, that's kind of the reviews. So I tend to ignore these, but a little suspicious if you ask me. Looking through the reviews, the common issues mention that the game has so many bugs which are game-breaking, and the game's boring. But don't take my word for it. Let's look at this review by Misery Seeker. I like this one. It's a bad game for the price. All right, that one's good. You got me, Misery Seeker. So yeah, let's just play the game and see what it's like.
Cooperative game hunting, as demonstrated by its physical adaptations to tackling large prey.
Okay.
Police department urgently needs your help to locate Jake, a 25-year-old male who has gone missing.
Jake has fallen through the back rooms.
Hello? I'll wait for you in the alley in 5 minutes.
What? That's so serious, so tense. So I just played like 5 minutes before realizing I wasn't recording. Fun. So, right off the bat, first thing I noticed, look how fucking fast this is. Ah! Sorry, I should probably do a thing. And then on the flip side, you know what's better than really fast, like, move camera speed? Really, really slow walking speed. The hills I will die on in games, which is really slow walking speed, which is equivalent to like a fetch quest, or even worse, like take Ashley to point A and then to point B, you know, those kind of quests. So I walked up to this van and got kidnapped. Good stuff, a little bit creepy. There was no like get in indicator, I just walked up to it and then I'm going to ignore it this time. Who's driving? Alright, let's jump in. So yeah, like I said, this a few hours later in some remote location. This game actually felt like someone's attempted to make a game. I was getting on board with this actually. Can we go pee whilst wearing a hazmat suit? No.
Someone is coming.
Alright, so this lady turned up and I was walking over here and
Ready, come with me.
yeah, you carried on
We're
talking
heading
without
in
me
because
following
we've
her,
lost
so I missed
connection
all
with
of
the
this
team,
before.
right?
Correct.
Correct.
Our primary objective is to conduct maintenance and restore connectivity.
Oh, I'm an
While we're
Aussie.
in there, we'll seize the opportunity to gather as much data as possible.
Data.
Understood.
Something,
What's the plan for
something.
equipment?
President shit himself in a McDonald's.
We'll need the standard maintenance tools, along with the experimental gear for data collection.
For data.
I'm particularly interested in using it to analyze what might be causing the connection loss.
So,
Just remember, safety comes first,
Nope.
especially in a situation like this.
I want to
Agreed.
jump.
We'll proceed cautiously.
My
Let's get
intrusive
in there,
thoughts
fix what
are
needs
winning
fixing,
out, and I
uncover
want
the source of this
to jump.
connection issue.
Just jump. This lady's hench. Look at this bulkness. There's something about that.
From here on, only you can enter. Good luck.
From here on, only you can enter. Good luck. That is a very weird way to talk. Humans don't talk like that. So far, this feels like someone's attempted to make a game. Like, I'm on board so far. So I have to say, I'm not exactly scared of liminal spaces. Ooh, can I go in the water? Yeah. I died? What? Right, let me know if you can't swim, my dude. Right, so you got the swimming skills of Sonic. You live on a planet that's like 80% water. Learn to swim. Can I jump? Yes. Oh, you died. Oh, give me a break. God, gravity. Okay. I mean, that's cool. So what you could do to make this really creepy is put things like following noises, like clip claps or someone else like walking around, but you never see. That'd be quite creepy. Press E to interact. Press tab to start. Alright. Someone walks up to the... Oh. He didn't show me the number.
What the hell is this?
2493 1. Okay, cool. Nah. You know, like liminal space? Nah. Monster pulling you through a door with a skid mark? Not about that. Oh, it's a lot of blood. A lot of
What the
blood.
hell happened here?
Do not like that voice. It's a bad voice. They all voice by AI or something. I assume it's this big red button. Numbers won't repeat. The digit 2 is correct, yeah. Oh, it's a Wordle. 3 is correct, but it's in the wrong spot. Okay. Okay. So 2 and 4 are correct. 1 is... Okay, so that has to be a 1. 6 and 7 are wrong, so 8 and 9. This is literally Wordle. I play Wordle a lot. There we go. Bam. I nailed it. Tetris song. There we go. Pretty easy puzzle, my dudes. You just literally did a Wordle. A Wordle with numbers is actually surprisingly easier than just doing a Wordle. So the second game I played was the Backrooms. Yeah, I have to go check. I didn't do this all in one because it's editing, but okay. So right off the bat, I don't think that this game feels awful. It doesn't feel like a horrendous game. It to me feels like someone has tried to make a game, and which is a lot more than I can say about some of the other games at the bottom of the Steam list. But the game commits the worst kind of crime, which is being boring. I mean, it was cool to wander around for like a couple of minutes, but after a few minutes, the interest just wore off, and I was left with just like wandering around a boring map, with the only puzzle being a mildly interesting Wordle, with way less inputs than an actual Wordle. You know, it was like 10, you know, compared to like 20 odd. And I gotta say, the other issue I had was the pathing in the game. So in a game like the Backrooms, I would feel like exploration is an important part, whereas this game felt like being on the train. Choo-choo! All aboard as you get railroaded. Yeah, so the game literally had one set path that you had to follow, which to me is a bit of a meh for like a kind of backrooms kind of game. So I don't think this prologue is awful. Would I recommend it to you? No. I think I'll leave it in the meh category. It's got potential. Do with that information is what you will. I will say the game made me want to go try out the other backrooms game. So sorry, not really sorry, but potential. The last game in the list is the first Odyssey. And yeah, sorry, I'm doing 3 games this time, not 4. It's just a bit easier on my free time, especially as I don't get paid for these, so, you know, just deal with it. So, anyways, the first Odyssey has a long and boring trailer, which, seriously, it's so boring. It's like, there's one bit where it shows gun plus flashlight combined, then gun plus ammo combined. It's very slow. Yeah, it's long and it needs editing, but at the same time, you know, they've kind of got the guts to show off really long snips of gameplay, which I think kind of I like, puts me back more on the positive side. This is another game which actually looks pretty cool, to be honest. I actually like the look of this vibe. So I have to look at the reviews once again to kind of get the opinion, and almost every review states game-breaking bugs as the issues, as well as questionable choices like no saving. Wow, that's hardcore. Just think about that for a second. No saving in a game that's like a couple of hours long. I think you could make that work in a well-made short horror game, but fuck man, that is asking for a lot in an unestablished game, right? Even old games with no save ability still give out level codes. Yeah, I'm old. If you don't know what I'm talking about, old games would give you a code to type in so you could restart a level at a specific point. Google it. So yeah, once again, don't take my word. Let's just look at this review by Hawk Zombie. That is a cool name. So, 30 minutes in and I found dozens of ammo, but no freaking gun. Also, I move at speeds with knee problems. All right. So yeah, let's just play this one and see what it's like. Press tab to skip. No, I'm going to watch it. The mystery of the human existence lies not in just staying alive, but in finding something to live for. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Find out what's going on. This game reminds me of a game I played a while ago. Someone asked me to play a horror shooty game. It feels like it's made with the same engine. What's with that amount of beds? Some sort of settlement bunker? Yeah, probably. Oh, I've got a pooper. Lately, I've been hearing voices, but every time I look back, it's just to realize I'm alone. There's a lot of fucking blood. That's not just a small amount of blood. That is a stupidly large amount. Okay, I feel like I don't want to use this. This is a question of how to get out. Access denied. So I have to find a card. Flashlight. Do I climb out? That's a possibility. So I either have to climb out with this as a puzzle, or I have to find... No? So my brain tells me I have to do this to climb out, which doesn't seem like it's working, or find a card. So I do feel like this is the answer, right? But how the fuck do you... Okay. Right, it was the answer. I've lost sound. Come on, game. Okay, this is really bad. Once again, there's been no hint of what to do, and you can't exactly jump up here easily. You game. So this is what I'm talking about when games have like no, like it's not even no hand holding, it's just not very intuitive that I have to jump up here. Okay, so this is the problem already. This is so fucking frustrating. Alright, so 0 out of 10 start. I have to start a new game because my torch has run out. So yeah, I can see why people would quit before even leaving the first room in this game, which isn't exactly a good start. But you know, I'm trying. I'm gonna do my best. Okay, someone walked past. Cool. So this game, I wouldn't say it's awful, but it is definitely frustrating. Don't think batteries in a game is good game design by modern standards. Like, you know, I love Alan Wake, but like battery-powered torches are not the future. So let's see if I can find a gun. credit shit. I feel really bad stealing people's money. Like, it's not cool. I'll take your medicine too. Like, just feel a bit of a dick. It's like heroes in games. It's like, never mind me. I'm just coming into your house to smash all your vases, to steal your rupees. It's like, bro, that was my grandma's vase. Vase. What are you doing? Man, this game is going overboard with the blood. Chill out for a minute. Like, don't endorse violence, but give me a gun. They can't reach you. Well, I have to buy the gun? Nah. Okay. They can't reach you. Okay, I have a gun. In your face, reviewer who didn't find a gun in half an hour. Sorry. I'm not gonna lie. The gun does feel very light. A bit meh. You know. I feel like guns should feel chunkier. Okay, so let's go do these ball tests. It did say, place the item on the right, but I didn't want to mess around with that because it seemed like a pain in the ass. This one, I guess. Alright, IQ test. Yeah. Just place the geometric shapes on the side. So, we want to put the triangle here. Something seems to fit here, yeah. Place triangle. Place circle. Right, this is easier than I thought it was going to be to mess with the sphere. Place square. Abort. Can you open the door for me? Oh. Okay. This game is like hitting your head against a wall. Like, it isn't an awful game. It's just janky. I think games like this, actually, I give a huge pass for compared to other games. Like, because this is a game, it's not an asset flip. You know, I feel like a janky game is much better than an asset flip any day of the week. All right, I mean, this took a lot of patience just to get to this point of the game. I could totally see why someone would quit, like, just in the first room alone. Alright, I'm going to call it here. That's my run through. So the last game I played was the first Odyssey. And I have to say, the game is really janky and really unintuitive. Like, really unintuitive. At least you felt like I had to fight the game to get anywhere. And I can see why people would probably quit in just the first room alone. It was a pain in the ass to get out of. Yeah. So this is probably something that could be solved with experience of making games. So I'll give that a bit of a pass. But this game feels like... So, okay, the game doesn't feel like an asset flip or anything. It feels like a game that's just been made by someone, like, their first or second game. It's a bit janky, doesn't have the polish of, like, you know, an experienced gamer. I'll give that a bit of a pass. And I will say, the game does need a lot of work, because it's a little bit buggy and it's a bit janky, and the lack of saves in this case makes it so much worse, as the game was a bit of a chore to slug through, and I generally just don't think that is a attribute that combines well together. You know, a janky game that's a bit of a chore to play and no saving. So, not awful, not great. It's another meh game that needs a lot of work. But I will say I could see this being enjoyable for some people. If you like this kind of game, I'm not going to complain. Go ahead and try it out. A lot of these games suffer really similar issues. There's some main issues I've kind of found. So the first main issue seems to be there's a huge lack of communication in these games. You're left in a frustrated state to fumble blindly through a level, basically. And they often say something like, oh, these games are difficult, there's no hand-holding. And there is a hell of a lot of difference between a well-crafted game with no hand-holding and just being dumped in a pre-bought asset or a level I've just made. Huge difference. Huge difference. So, the next issue seems to be asset flip cash grabs. Some of these games literally cost money before being reduced to free. Now, you want to make money, that's fair, everyone wants to make that money, but making a get quick rich scheme doesn't really help with your game. Especially now you can, you know, return games on Steam. The third issue, I'd say, is bugs and technical issues resulting in unplayable games. I think every game I've played in this video and the last one, all the videos, you know, so far, they've all had big bugs, you know. And in my opinion, the most forgivable issue out of all these games is overreaching, making a bad game that's above your ability. You know, I'd rather play a janky mess of a game any day than play someone's fucking asset flip. So, you know, yeah. I would say the only game I really disliked today was Cursed Hour. I couldn't get into it at all. Like I said, I felt like I was being punished to play that one. And the game's like point conflicted with like the design, you know. So yeah, that one definitely didn't feel great playing. The other two games though, I didn't have an awful time playing them. They felt fine. Admittedly, I would have rather played a charming indie game like Beacon's End or Camping Trip, which I've recently played on the channel, you know, just two examples I've recently played. They've been short and sweet, without overreaching, nice games, 10 out of 10, recommend, you know. I do say it is nice to dip into the worst games every now and then to help my perspective, because I've played a lot of games, so, you know, my perspective on games gets skewed over time. So it is nice, but I don't think I'd want to weekly dip into the worst games. I don't think my mental health would like that at all. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll leave a comment in the description for every game I've played. If you want to play them, well, you know, you're free to punish yourself in your own time. To each their own. But if you do play them, let me know your opinions and let me know how far you get. I'd love to discuss it and I'd love to hear your opinion on them. And yeah, if you like the video, consider leaving a comment, dropping a like, or even subscribing. Subscribe. Yeah, because it definitely helps the channel grow. And with that, hope to see you again sometime soon. Take care.